Across these fields runs a red wall. You can't see it, but it is there, brick after red brick. Labour came to the aid of miners and potters, and a century ago, across the top of England, a red political barricade rose up. But the industry that allowed it to thrive has moved on, and the bond between the Labour Party and its supporters has weakened. Will Brexit finally break it?
Never before have you had really, really strong pulls to pull people away from their original party.
Our first red brick, Wrexham's industrial estate built to replace coal and a huge haulage firm. How will you vote?
I'll vote Conservative this time. I was a Remainer, so you'd think that's a strange thing to do, but we desperately need to get on the first rung and just get something done.
Down the road at the car wash, some good news for Corbyn.
I work for the NHS, so it's crippled, and if people want to see the NHS in the next 5-10 years, then vote right for it, and Corbyn's the man.
This place at the start of our journey is unique. Labour runs the Welsh Assembly, so here it's the establishment to kick against, and they voted leave.
It's what my roots are. Labour is my roots. It's what I've grown up in.
It's not that these parts have never ever been Conservative. Margaret Thatcher had her victories, but though she didn't start the decline, she was seen to have made it worse. We're now in England, and Stoke, which voted leave, still struggling with life after pits and pots.
Got a pottery company that's actually doing it, and I think they're doing very well. It's probably one of our best sellers at the moment.
Conservatives are just hundreds of votes off snatching Newcastle under Lyme, including this former Labour voter.
I think Boris, a strange man that he is, I do think he wants us out, and I do think he'll do his best to try and get us out.
I'm a Labour supporter, but not Corbyn. His personality just does my head in.
Why Labour this time?
Because I thought I should give them a chance again.
Skirting round the bottom of the Peak District, we head to the next red brick, where we found the only grime night in Derby.
Last 9 years, been too much, don't join their party, they're spiking the punch. You're so broke that you can't get lunch.
You want Jeremy Corbyn sitting in there?
Yes, that's who I want. It's all about him getting in, and he wants us to live, you know what I mean? He wants us to have a better life, so why would we not want that guy to sit in number 10?
This is the halfway mark of our Red Wall road trip.
Good morning.
Morning. It's the Labour leave seat of Ashfield, which the Tories are certain they can win. This hill is actually a defunct colliery's spoil heap, and this bronze miner in the sun, a reminder of the thousands who worked in the dark. I've covered quite a few elections before, but this one feels like people's choice is much more emotional. The memory of men like this is still there in people's minds.
The industries have gone, steel, mines, and we've got nothing left. So we need to start really looking at extra industry and what we can bring back. And I think that's what Brexit will do.
My dad was ill a couple of years ago and we relied on the NHS, so that's a big thing for us. So yeah, it's Labour.
We saw trendy new houses in Mansfield built on the site of a famous miners' dispute. Once a Labour leave seat, it went Tory in 2017. Pushing on to Bolsover, the roar of industrial England's engine replaced with new, silent giants. Shirebrook Mine is now Sports Direct's warehouse. Next, Rother Valley before another brick, the Don Valley.
I feel like we've been let down by Tories. They've promised so much and delivered so little.
I was a previous member of the Labour Party and I'm a nurse, but I don't believe our country will be safe in Corbyn's hands.
Who knows next time, it might be like if we give him 4 years, it don't work out, I'll go back to Labour again.
Finally, Grimsby, our 13th and last red brick.
So you're almost getting a topsy-turvy nature of how we used to think about British politics, which was Labour was solid in the north, hence the Red Wall. Now it looks the Conservatives are doing much better in parts of the north, whereas Labour almost sees some of its new heartland areas, if you like, as in cities in the south.
Over the course of this election, we have talked to hundreds and travelled thousands of miles. Here, at the end, it feels perfectly possible the Brexit wrecking ball knocks down Labour's red wall. If that happens, people here will want something building in its place.